Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is MSA if you are new, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make these really easy fold over cushion covers. This was the very first thing I learned to sew when I took sewing lessons a few years ago, and it was so easy to do that it built my confidence with sewing, and ever since then I've been taking on more complex projects. I absolutely love making my own cushion covers because I love to decorate, and when I've finished decorating a room, I've often gotten frustrated when I've gone shopping and I couldn't find just the right color or the right fabric of cushion cover to match the scheme of my room. So making my own cushion covers has really been a lifesaver. Trust me, if you can master this skill, you will be making cushion covers for the rest of your life. In fact, you will think twice before you buy a cushion cover. It's just so simple. Like in 10-15 minutes you can create this. Now this is quite a small cushion. This is only a 10-inch one, but once you know how to make it, you just adjust the measurements to fit whatever size cushion you have, even if it's a rectangular cushion. Yeah, I think it's just a great skill to have. So stay tuned to learn how to create this cushion cover. And if you enjoyed this video or if you get value out of it, I'd like to invite you to share it with somebody else. Okay, let's get stuck into the tutorial. So to start off with, you're going to need some fabric. You'll need a meter measuring stick. I just prefer using a measuring stick instead of a tape measure. You'll also need some pins, tailor's chalk, scissors, an iron, and a sewing machine. Now my cushion measures 10 inches by 10 inches, so you need to cut out a piece of fabric that's 27 inches long by 11 inches wide. I will put down all the measurements below, and you can alter them depending on the size of your cushion. So to start off with, you want to measure 8 inches from one edge and mark that. I forgot to say that the fabric is wrong side facing up, and you're going to do the exact same thing on the bottom edge. So mark 8 inches from the edge and draw a line in between these two markings. And this will be important for later. You want to do the exact same thing on the other edge of the fabric. So 8 inches from the edge and mark that. And do the same on the bottom and draw a line in between again. Right, on one edge of the fabric, you want to fold it over 1/4 of an inch and iron it so it's nice and flat, and then fold it over again another 1/4 of an inch, and the ironing it just helps it to stay nice and flat. Secure it with some pins because we're going to sew along it. So you just want to sew at right angles to your pins. Just use a straight stitch all the way down. Do the exact same thing on the other edge. So fold it over 1/4 of an inch, do it again, iron it, and secure it with pins and straight stitch all the way along that. Now, once that's all done, you want to flip your fabric over. So now this is the right side facing up. And you want to fold your fabric along those lines that we created earlier. And this is forming the pocket that your cushion is going to sit inside. So just use your hands to crease the fabric, or you can iron it if you want to, but it's not necessary. Again, just fold it along the lines. And just make sure you line everything up. Then use pins to secure the top and the bottom edge, because we're going to be sewing along these areas. Right, so you want to sew 1 inch from the edge. When you get to the corner, do not remove the needle from the fabric. Just spin the fabric around at right angles and sew again. And do the same thing at the corner. Don't remove the needle and sew again. So you're creating a square 1 inch from the edge of the fabric, and that's the pocket that your cushion is going to sit inside. Now, once you've finished sewing that square, make sure you lock your stitch, by the way. You want to get a pair of scissors and cut off the excess fabric at the corner, but leave about 0.5 of a centimeter between the corner of where you stitched and the area that you cut off, because if you cut it off too close to the stitches, you're going to have a hole in your cushion, which would not be great. And removing the excess fabric just means you're going to get a neater looking corner when we turn this inside out. Then use a zigzag stitch just to tidy up the raw edges, you don't need to stitch along that edge because it's not raw. So just use a zigzag stitch again on the lower edge. Now once that's done, all that's left for you to do is to turn your cushion cover inside out. And to get a nice crisp corner, use a scissors to push out the excess fabric into a point. Obviously you don't want your you don't want your scissors to be too sharp, otherwise you're going to poke a hole through that, which will not be cool. Then just put your cushion into your cushion cover and enjoy the fruit of your labor. It's really pretty simple. So now you know how to create a fold over cushion cover. I hope I've changed your life in some way. I really do, because they are great. I don't buy a lot of cushion covers these days, and it's just so cheap as well. Anyways, I do hope that you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for staying tuned, and I look forward to creating another video for you guys very soon. All right, have an awesome day. Bye.